and start your spoilers! So there's this spy named Vin Diesel, but get this, he's a car! I was a car once, only I was filled with clowns. So he's on this oil platform, and there's this other spy, and he's Ash! Yes, Ash for Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, Karimon! And Vin is trying to meet up with this guy, but this bad guy captures him. And there's this bad guy named Professor What's-His-Face, and he's torturing Ash. I was tortured once! I was forced to watch Batman and Robin. So then Ash is like, insert one liner here. And this bad guy is like, there's this new fuel and it has this one weakness. It makes people blow up when they're near magnets. And Ash is like, insert incest joke here. And this bad guy then blows him up and he dies. You know, for kids. So then there's this tow truck and he's Larry the Cable Guy. Sadly, I was not Larry the Cable Guy once. But I was a toy dinosaur. Those force field dogs clogged my stomach. So he's best friend with Lightning McQueen, and they're watching this show with this Italian guy, and he's like, "It's me, douchebagio." He's talking about McQueen, and douchebagio is like, "McQueen, he's a crappy racer, meatball." But Mayor calls him, and he's like, "Screw you, douchebagio. McQueen is a darn tootin' good racer. Get her done. Oh, and I hate meatballs." So McQueen is gonna race in the Squirrel Grand Prix, and they go to Japan. I went to Japan once. I was attacked by these little girls with big eyes and ears like a cat. So then Mater runs into the spy guy, and the spy and Mater are like, "You are the American spy, right?" "Hey, look, Batman's with her." "Good enough." And they're like, and there's a spy chick named Holly Shiflow. I hope she shifts well. Rim shot. So Mater doesn't know these are spies, and Holly is his girlfriend. How ridiculous, Larry the Cable Guy having a girlfriend. How stupid. Well, it's better than my last girlfriend. Mailboxes don't like to talk much. So then there's this other guy named Axelrod, who made this alternative fuel, and he's like, "This fuel is safe, and so every racer should use it. Oh, and it doesn't make people blow up, except for Ash. He's a goner." So Mater becomes a spy, and they go to Paris. I've been to Paris once. Paris, Texas. I have no joke about that. So then Mater accidentally messes up McQueen's race, and he's like, "You suck, Mater. Leave me alone, you piece of trash. And I also hate meatballs." So Mater is sad, but it's okay. He's a spy now. So then this bad guy makes all the cars explode with that fuel. I exploded once. Michael Bay is hard to hang around with. So they go to this other place, and Mater has to disguise himself. I was in a disguise once. Ever wonder why me and Katy Perry are never in the same room at the same time? So then they learn this bad guy plans to use the fuel to explode all the racers, so people will switch to oil because they have an oil rig and they'll make a bunch of money and take over the world. No, I'm not gonna say it. So Mater and Holly Finn are captured and taken to Big Bentley. Get it? Yeah, me neither. So eventually Mater escapes, but it turns out the bad guys planted a bomb on him. Hey, the movie didn't do that bad. So then Mater asks the bad guy to use the bomb's voice activation thing, because only the person who can deactivate it is the person who put it on. I know what that is like. Actually, I don't. I'm just making things up. But then the bad guy says deactivate. It doesn't work. Then it turns out the real bad guy is Axelrod. What a twist! It turned out he made this fuel and teamed up with the other bad guys to make people use regular oil so they can make money. I made a fuel once, and you know what's even more surprising? Mater figured it out! Yes, he was able to figure it all out. Meh, poser. I figured out the twist to The Last Airbender. Aang is really an elephant. So the bad guy is arrested, Mater is knighted, and everyone goes back home. Oh, and there's a moral or something. Oh, and there's one more twist. McQueen didn't explode because the fake fuel was replaced by the fuel made by the hippie guy. Sure, it was replaced by the army dude, but we all know that the hippie did it. I knew it!